Charges in the crash that injured 4 people outside last night's White Sox game. And just moments ago, police announced charges against 20-year-old Condelarius Garcia. He's facing at least 12 charges in all, 4 of them for aggravated reckless driving that caused bodily harm. He's set to appear in bond court tomorrow.
All new tonight, we are hearing from the son of one of the victims of that devastating crash. And WGN's Andrea Medina is joining us from outside Guaranteed Rate Field tonight with all of this. Andrea?
Mike and Ray, we spoke with the son of the victim who was hanging through the sunroof of the suspect's vehicle. He says his dad has been responsive since arriving at the hospital, and there's some hopeful updates on how he's doing.
Like my heart just sunk, and the whole thing is just straight out of Grand Theft Auto.
Jerome Jancy is miles away on the West Coast, but is in total disbelief that his dad, who he identified as 64-year-old Chuck Jancy, was involved in a bizarre hit-and-run crash while trying to catch a game at Guaranteed Rate Field on Tuesday evening, saying it's an image he'll never forget.
Said the lady gave them the go-ahead to cross the street, and out of nowhere comes this car. My dad's hit, falls face forward into a sunroof, and is suddenly in a car chase.
This was the chaotic scene that unfolded near 35th and Shields. Some were lucky the driver missed them.
And then it started, driving into people, and then bodies started flying really high and gym shoes were coming off.
According to CPD, 3 victims were left injured as a driver took off from the scene of the crash. Police say the impact threw the 4th victim into the suspect's car, leaving that person hanging. The driver then headed for the Dan Ryan before coming to a crashing stop. Considering Jancy's dad was flung over a moving vehicle, he says it's remarkable that his injuries weren't worse.
He has what looks like some fractured ribs. My dad at this point is in stable condition. He's actually even able to speak. And my whole family has described the circumstances as a miracle.
More than 24 hours later, large groups of White Sox fans crossing the very same intersection to head to Wednesday's night game against the Texas Rangers.
It's happening a little too often, these crazy things in Chicago, and it's unfortunate, and I hope that it doesn't stop people from enjoying the city.
Police presence and traffic flow remain similar to previous game days. The Office of Emergency Management and Communications, OEMC, saying they're responsible for street closures and traffic control at the ballpark and are assessing current protocols. But they did not specify if any immediate changes would happen.
If this was able to happen so easily, there need to be more protections in place for people who are doing everything the right way, like my dad.
Jancy's dad is a runner, a season ticket holder, and a die-hard Sox fan. He says he's certain once his dad is able to, he'll want to go back to the ballpark to watch his favorite team play.
I don't think his passion for the Sox is going to change.
And along with the 12 charges a 20-year-old driver is facing, police also say he failed to reduce speed, was driving an uninsured vehicle on a suspended license and expired registration. He's due back in court tomorrow. We're live outside Guaranteed Rate Field. Andrea Medina, WGN News.